Hello and welcome to Needs More Subs. Hey, how you doing, people? Hello and welcome. I'm just making a little bit of music. It's come to my attention that I am very bad at reading the chat. The chat goes by and I'm pressing buttons and trying to play musical instruments, and I think that I am able to read the chat at the same time, and in actuality, not so much, not really. So I think in lieu of what I used to do, of asking people to put their instrument requests in the chat and then try to read the chat and try to play the instruments and everything all at the same time while I'm pressing the buttons, I think I will just go through and look at the chat afterwards and queue up some instruments for the next time, sort of like I do with the artwork. So last chat, which was on Wednesday, we had some requests for instruments that went completely unseen by myself, and so we will honor those requests now. And if you make some requests now, we'll honor those on Monday. Right now we're going to get into a little bit of flute by request from Joy Stewart. So Friday is the day where we go through and look at the 5 channels that were added to the awesome expanding wow, loud. The awesome expanding list of awesome expanding channels. For anyone who is new here, the awesome expanding list is a list that we have been keeping since December 2017. Just adding channels to the list that we think are making some great videos that don't have a lot of subscribers that should have a lot of subscribers. 4 weekdays every week, which are the Monday and the Tuesday and the Thursday and the Friday, we add really the smallest channels that we can find that are making awesome videos. And then on Wednesday, we add a little bit bigger small channel, like a bigger smaller one, if you know what I mean. Something that has like maybe at least 1,000 subscribers, but still should have way more. But it's off to a good start, but could be even bigger. And so today we're going to start off with a little contest. On Wednesdays, we play videos from our forum, and We just chill out, hang out, watch videos. So whoever can find for me first which channel we listed this Wednesday, which bigger, smaller channel we listed this Wednesday, put that in the chat, and then whoever gets that for us can pick our first video on Wednesday of next Wednesday. Mostly I'm doing that because I'm curious if people are familiar with the awesome expanding list and if they know where to find it or how to access it or anything. So if you are able to figure out, hey Joy, this is some flute going out by request to you. So yeah, if you are able to figure out which channel we shouted out on our Twitter shout for Wednesday, there's a hint. Then please come back and put that in our chat for us. Also, for the benefit of anyone who is new here, going to talk about mods in our chat for a moment. Yes, Karen Summers, I have often thought about making no copyright music that people can use in their clips. I am happy to do that for people. People need some music, come talk to me. I have like this music that you're listening to right now. I just improvised this music since the stream started. And I make tons and tons of music, and usually I just throw it in the garbage after the live stream. So if people need some music, you know, just come talk to me. I'd rather give it to you than just throw it in the garbage, okay? So as I was starting to say about moderators, if you look around, you'll notice a lot of people here have blue wrenches because they have been made into moderators. If you don't have a blue wrench, that's just because we haven't gotten to you. And at the end of the stream, I'll probably go through and add you a blue wrench. So if you come back again at a later time, you'll probably have one also. And in exchange for giving you that blue wrench, I only ask for a few small things, not very much. For one thing, I ask of anybody who has a blue wrench is, please keep your eye out for the people who don't have a blue wrench. For anybody here who is new, because I go back through the chat logs afterwards and then I notice that I missed so much chat, and especially I noticed that I missed a lot of the new people. And so, for anybody that is new, please be as welcoming as you possibly can to anybody that's new. And please explain to them that, you know, that they can get the wrench. We'll give them the wrench as soon as we see them, as soon as we can. That's one thing for the blue wrench people. Please be welcoming to all the new people you see. For number two thing that we ask of the Blue Wrench folks is please use your Blue Wrench to post links. I am not able to post links very well. I'm not able to get into the chat and do everything that I wish I could do. So anything that I'm talking about that you feel that you can find a link and post it to, I would absolutely love that kind of help of posting links to relevant things that I'm talking about. That's number two thing. And number three thing is please feel free to post links to anything. Like post links to your latest video or your channel. Tell us a little bit about, like, I make a channel about such and such, and then post a link. That's why you have moderator abilities, is so that you can post links to our chat. Or, you know, I made such and such a video, and here's where you can find it. It's welcomed. That kind of behavior is very much welcomed here. We run this live stream because we want to get you more views. So the other thing we do on this live stream is we watch some videos. I am going to go to the Needs More Subs forum, where this is another hint, if anybody's still looking, trying to track down which channels we added to the list. We're going to get into the first channel that we added to the list on Monday, October the 1st. A channel called That Is Interesting. They have 21 subscribers. They could deal with some more. This is the very first video they ever posted to their channel, and I don't know about you, but I think this is a pretty impressive first video for sure.
When you think of the Maldives, you probably imagine sandy beaches, peaceful atolls, expensive resorts, and a calm sea. Probably some of the last things that come to mind are a jungle of tall high-rises, busy ports, and narrow alleyways packed with people who use motorcycles, not cars, to get around. But you would not be wrong if that came to mind, for the city I just described is Malé, the capital of the Maldives and one of the most densely packed cities on Earth. The city is home to over 133,000 residents, which makes it by population just a small city. Its population, however, is more impressive considering that the entire metropolis sits on an island only 2.2 square miles, or 5.8 square kilometers in area. This compact area forces the residents of what would otherwise be a small city to build up, constructing high-rises and tight roads to make living space more efficient. What is even more impressive about Malé is its location. Sitting in the Indian Ocean 370 miles from India, 470 from Sri Lanka, 1,500 from Oman, and 1,600 from Somalia, Malé is very far from the mainland. So a boat ride from India, the closest mainland, would probably still take all day. The city itself occupies the entirety of the island it sits on, and sitting in the ocean with no major cities for hundreds of miles around, Malé is a city in the middle of the ocean. Most of the island's coast is made up of ports and harbors to bring supplies such as food to the island, but the only food the Maldivians can really produce is seafood. On Malé especially, there's absolutely no room for agriculture and produce to be grown. In fact, due to limited space, the city has really just one park, Sultan Park, and just like the rest of the city, it is very dense. Sultan Park feels like the city has just taken everything you would find in a large park and packed it all into one space, just occupying a single city block. The tiny park is filled with trails, fountains, overhead walkways, and tons of trees and wildlife. The city's problem of limited land has even forced them to try to reclaim more land from the sea and expand to neighboring islands.
Awesome. That is interesting. A newish channel. And that's the name of the channel. It's called That Is Interesting. That's their first video, but they've made several videos since then, and they just give you all kinds of interesting facts. They have 21 subscribers. If you're interested in That Is Interesting, you can check it out. If you need links to all of these, you can look on the Needs More Subs forum, needsmoresubs.com/forum. And you can see this very post. So on Tuesday, we added to the list S. Douglas Music, which I believe is Sarah Douglas. I'm forgetting Stephanie Douglas, it says. She is a music teacher from California, and she plays music. And if you're ever looking for like some nice, relaxing, interesting music while you're editing your video or something like that, I don't know, check it out. Here's a video for us to watch. Very cool, very cool. Okay, people. So I started this broadcast with a challenge to see if anybody was able to find out which channel got added to the list on Wednesday. I looked back through the chat as best I could, and I didn't see anybody who got it. So I am going to go through a few ways, if you'll permit me, a few ways that you can find out the awesome list of awesome expanding channels and where it is and who got added to it and all kinds of things like that. The first and maybe easiest way would be to go to needsmoresubs.com and just click on the tab that says channels. That is the whole entire list, all the way back from number 1 back in last December, all the way to number 210, which was added about 20 minutes ago. This is the whole complete list. So anybody who's ever looking for which channel was ever added, when, or whatever, if you're looking for examples of channels that make great videos, or you're looking for channels to collaborate with, I think this is a good place to look up all kinds of everything. There's stuff here. The other second way to keep track of the awesome expanding list of awesome expanding channels is to be subscribed to us on Twitter, because that's where it first is announced usually, is on Twitter. We tweet it out at noon o'clock of Eastern Time every weekday, whichever channel it is. So if you're following us on Twitter, you're getting it first right there. A third way to find out which channels have been added to the awesome expanding list of awesome expanding channels is to, at any given time, just go to our YouTube channel. Or no, I'm sorry, not at any given time. On Friday, after we have listed all of the channels of the week, and we have all 5 of them assembled, then at some point on Friday, we go and we add them, all 5 of them, to our sidebar over here. So, you can see the most recent 5 will be the 5 from this week. So, if you get added to the list, you're on our sidebar for 2 weeks. That's pretty cool, I think. I hope. So that's 3 easy ways to get the answer if you're ever looking for what channel was listed on what day. So, what channel was listed on Wednesday? Let's go find out. Once again, on Wednesdays, we list a bigger, smaller channel that might have a few more subs, but still seems to deserve much more than whatever they got. This is a channel called Happy Trails Hiking, and we listed them on Wednesday. That is the answer to the challenge I posted. They have 1,500 subscribers. And actually, I usually pre-watch all the videos that I'm going to play on the show, but I needed to grab one real quick, and I hadn't watched this, but I was like, oh, this is interesting, I would like to watch it, so please watch it with me for the first time, unless you've seen it already. Happy Trails Hiking.
Welcome to Happy Trails Hiking. Thank you for clicking on our Wildlife Wednesday collaboration video. We saw so many fantastic animals in Grand Teton National Park, we just had to share them with you. Stay tuned to see all of them.
There's a little bear. So we're leaving because Mama's somewhere.
So that's a grouse.
We enjoyed watching these grouse, but it was always exciting to see the larger animals of Grand Teton National Park. All in total, we saw 3 moose, 2 grouse, and at least 3 bears on our trip.
A little bundle of bears.
Oh, yeah. I see. Up there.
Very, very cool. I'm going to go back and watch the rest of that right after this broadcast. And if you would like to watch any of our videos that we have on here in their actual real resolution and not just on a little tiny section of the screen there, all of these are posted on our forum. You can click right over from our link. And I will try to get that link into the chat before things are over. Also, if you ever want a video of yours to be seen on our broadcasts, on Wednesday, we just post the videos, we just play the videos from our forum. So if you post a video to our forum, we will try to get that played for you on Wednesday. This here is Penny. Channel number 209 on the awesome expanding list. Penny vlog, which has 116 subscribers. YouTube's favorite 5-year-old, or at least, you know, the YouTubers that I hang out with, it's their favorite 5-year-old. If anyone is familiar with Penny, or not familiar with Penny, let's get to know Penny a little bit right here on our broadcast.
Hi guys, this is my video today. We're gonna do tie-dye! And now I'll get all the tie-dye out, okay? Really cool. I'm really saying, can you get that bottle? Get that out of the way. Can you get the box out of the way? And I'll get all of the tie-dye out. Hey, can you get me the other bottle? Okay. Oh, no, the blue one over was blue. Can you get the other blue? And pink goes to pink. Okay. So now can I do my video?
We're doing it right now.
You can open that. You're very good at opening plastic. So what do you need to do?
We have a bag. Oh, this is for the table, so we gotta take everything off.
No. I can't reach over this on this one.
Okay.
Because that's not my way to get them all on. So let's take off this. Why is this for the table?
To protect it,
Why do you want to protect the table?
so
No.
that way it doesn't get stained from the paint for the tie-dye. Do you think we have to take off the sticker?
Yeah, I'll take it off. Do you need a lot?
Yep.
Why?
Because your shirt is so big because you're a big girl.
Oh, yeah, because it fits me now, see? See, look at it, it'll fit me.
Awesome. I got to take a trip to Pennsylvania with Penny and her dad, Alejandro, there. They are great folks. Penny is a great young woman young little lady who became very fast friends with my daughter. That was a very awesome trip that I will always remember. But, you know, it's not favoritism why I put, you know, Penny in the awesome expanding list. She totally earned it. You can tell by that video. She's going to be going places. So we will have one more video, but we can, I have a few show notes to go over before we get to that. And also, I have an additional video that I would also like to post in the chat. I'm not going to play it during the broadcast, but it's a video I definitely want everybody to watch. So please stay tuned to the end because I would like to ask something of you. I'm going to see if I can join the chat on the screen and get the Inception screen thing. Wednesday was the first day that I ever didn't join the chat at all. I have been going back and forth about whether or not I'm going to log the chat. Monday was the first time I logged the chat, and I was saying, yes, definitely we're going to be logging the chat. But then it took a really long time, and so I said, yeah, maybe we'll never log the chat again. And then Wednesday I tried it again, and I figured out how to do it much faster, so maybe we will, maybe we won't, I don't know. The reason why it would be good to log the chat is, first of all, it gives me a really easy place on our NMS forum to go back and read the chat much faster than I can by trying to rewatch the video. But also the other thing it does is it makes our forum much more searchable. If we have, if our forum gets loaded up with all kinds of communication you guys talking, then it makes it really easy to search for our forum on Google at some point in the future. And that's one thing that I'm trying to accomplish there. So please, please, I guess the point of that is please say some very interesting things. Could you do that? That would be a huge favor to me. If you just say really interesting things, really diverse conversations you have here, that would be great. Also, if you see any of the Blue Wrench people posting links to things, their channels or anything else, they're supposed to be doing that. And if you have a Blue Wrench, you're supposed to be doing that. Posting links to videos that you made that you think people should check out, that you're proud of. And if you don't have a Blue Wrench, then after the chat, I will probably go through and give mostly everybody a Blue Wrench. I don't really know under what conditions I would ever not give somebody a Blue Wrench, but I guess if somebody was like a real total jerk or something, they could just be the only person without a Blue Wrench and we could just sort of point at them and giggle. I don't know. Also, please, if you have not watched the video that we posted yesterday, we posted a brand new episode of the re-review featuring John Moore and featuring an introduction by El Jefe Reviews, and I think it was really good. If you missed that one, please do go back and check it out when you get a chance. Also, I know that I said, post your latest video, like, whatever, show us your most recent video that you're proud of. I sometimes use that phrase. But it doesn't have to be your newest video, actually. If you have like an old video in your catalog, something that you worked really hard on and you think, this should have gotten a lot of views, and it never did, and I just wish it had because I really worked hard on it, you can bring that here, It could be like a year later, and you say, I really wish this video would have gotten more views, and post a link to it, and maybe some people will go check it out, If I go back into chat logs and see it, I will check it out for you. That's one person at least. We have a question from the chat. BK42 asks, how do you play music live during the chat? Well, I have a thing which is called a looper. And the looper lets me record short sections of music and then keep them going or stop them from going. Like if I want to take the flute away, I just touch the looper there and the flute comes back out. And then the little tink on the glasses, the glasses tink sound, just touch that one, that comes out. And if I want to put something back in, I gotta find something real quick. And then if I want to put something new into there, I just play the instrument into a piano keyboard. People might have the mistaken impression, they might think of me like actually having one of each of these instruments in my room here that I can grab off the shelf and play. No, definitely not. All I have is one instrument, which is a piano keyboard, which comes on the screen sometimes, and I just play all of the instruments through that. And then we wait a minute and that will loop back around and you'll hear that again. Please do give a thumbs up if you would. I think I'm going to give a thumbs up because I really appreciated everybody here and had a fun time on this particular chat. We got one more video to watch, and then at the end, I got a little something that I would like to ask of you. So, yeah, we're winding down a little bit, but we're not done, so don't go anywhere. On the awesome expanding list of awesome expanding channels, there are now 210 channels, and the most recent one got added just a half an hour ago or so, and it is a channel called ADayWithJaye, which I first became aware of back at a time where there was a thing. It was called the 100 Days Vlog Challenge, which seems like a crazy thing to me. I wouldn't enter that thing, because I would not want to make a video every day for 100 days, but that's just me. Some people love to do that. Some people have been making a video every day for I don't even know how long, and I think that, you know, hats off to them. That's wonderful that they can do that. But anyway, I became aware of Jay at that time. He was doing the 100 Days Vlog Challenge, and I've been checking in on his vlog every once in a while since then, and it's a really good vlog. If you like vlogs, have a look at it. You might be interested in it as well. He has 333 subscribers as of right now, and this is a video that he made about a run that he did there in Australia where he lives. Please enjoy, and please stick around for the sign-off, because I would really love it if you would do that for me. I have something that I would like to ask. I keep saying that. Video unavailable has been disabled by the owner. Oh my goodness. Jay, what are you doing to me? Okay, we cannot watch Jay's video of him running, so we will have to find a different video from Jay. How about this one?
Can we pass and perform live on stage? Because next is the audition.
Okay, last rehearsal. Audition day. As you can see, totally ready. 100%. We got this. How are you feeling?
Oh my god, man. I can't remember my words. Not 100%, but come here, okay. I got a lot of weird external shit going on, so I'm throwing myself into this now. I'm excited. Pumped for this.
I'm okay.
Woo! Go ahead!
Everyone's practiced really hard. My singing personally may not be the best, but with the performance that we put together, I think they got this. I think we got this. Last rehearsal, here we go. Let's go and audition this thing.
Feeling good.
Feeling good.
Great. We got this. Got this. We should all pass.
Well, you're one of the more experienced people in the class, right? Do you think it's going to be hard?
I don't think it'll be hard. We're walking to the audition. I'm worried because I still can't remember any of my lines. But I've got another 20 minutes or so just to get them tight.
We're going to get through. We'll be fine, man. We'll be all good.
I thought I'd be more nervous than I am. Like, I'm not as nervous as I thought. I think it's probably because he doesn't need to be nervous. This guy's got the line.
You have a duet as well, right?
Yeah, I do have a duet. So he's with Lena. We've been practicing for a while, but there's never enough time to practice. Yeah.
So that is Jay. If you would like to take some time and get to know him and watch his video on a better looking screen, please go check him out. I'm going to try to post a link to the forum, which has all 5 of the videos that you can watch at your leisure. I'm about to sign off pretty soon, but I wanted to drop this link right here in the chat. So this is a link to a video from a gentleman called Austin McConnell. I am a huge fan of Austin McConnell and what he does. I first noticed him doing his thing after I had started doing my thing And in terms of like channels that I have ever been, let's say, envious of, there are very few. I don't do envy very often. It doesn't serve much useful purpose in my life, so I'm just kind of like, you know. But if I was going to pick a person to be envious of, it would definitely be Austin McConnell. That guy is awesome. And I would like you to watch this video by Austin McConnell. I think you will see immediately why I think this is so great. Here it comes in the chat. Yeah, so you should watch this video in its entirety. And if you don't mind, if you leave a comment that says, you know, I came here from needs more subs, that would be great. But definitely leave a comment of some type. Whatever you do, you should go there. You should watch the video. You should leave a comment. And then if that comment happens to include, you know, needs more subs sent me, then I will feel really good about that. But definitely watch that video. You will love it. I know you will. So I had something else that I was trying very hard to remember, not to forget, but unfortunately I remembered to forget it. So, not being able to recall what it is, I will have to either save it for Monday or something. But I very much appreciate everybody for being here. We'll have blue wrenches for the people who don't have them pretty soon. Thank you very much for helping me out, all the blue wrench moderator people. Thank you for posting your links to different things that I can check out. Justin Bennett, everybody that was here, Steve Believe Guitar. Steve Believe Guitar has a live stream of his own where he just plays some music for you. It's kind of like a radio station. You can leave it on and you can help him with his watch time at the same time that you help his channel and find yourself some interesting music to listen to. You can listen to it while you're editing or something like that. Thank you to everybody who's new for being here. Thank you to everybody who's been here for a long time. Patty Broussard, I wanted to play your video on Wednesday and I didn't get around to it, but you left it on the forum, so we're going to definitely get to that next Wednesday. So I wish I could go back and shout everybody out, but we're way over time. Are we? No. We're at the end of our time. It has been 43 minutes, and that's about our overflow queue right there. So I'm going to sign off and just beam my gratitude at everybody. Love you all, and I hope to see you again on Wednesday, or on Monday and Wednesday and Friday of next week at noon o'clock-ish. Okay, that's all I got. And peace, and see you later.